Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Good morning. Yes, good morning.
ngayong gabi ay napakaganda para sa ating lahat. Bakit? Kasi it's learning time. Matuto tayo ngayon. May mayroon tayong matutunan galing sa isang tao na napakalawak na sa experience in terms of sales, in terms in selling. Sa field of sales, hindi natin magagawang bentahan ng isang tao kung ano mang hindi niya kailangan, at kapag hindi natin ma-close yung sale, ay hindi tayo makakabenta. Kapag hindi tayo makakabenta, hindi tayo mag-i-improve, wala tayong kita. Kasi tayo ay nagbebenta para kumita, di ba? And ngayon, excited ako dahil learning time na naman. At bago ko i-present sa inyo yung speaker natin ngayong gabi, ngayong araw, is magbibigay ako sa inyo ng short background ng speaker natin. Ang speaker natin ngayon ay, dahil sa lawak na experience niya, siya pala ay nagsisimula sa challenge ng buhay niya. Ano iyon? Nung nag-aaral siya, ay natuto siyang pumasok sa mga trabaho na kunti lang yung kikitain mo. So itong taong ito ay nagtatrabaho siya sa isang malaki, or anong tawag natin is known food chain sa bansa natin. At itong food chain na ito ay napaka kilala natin. At alam ninyo, sa buhay ng taong ito ay isa siya sa nagpre-prepare ng mga pagkain. Yung burger, o yung kung nakikita nyo, isa siya sa taong nagpupunas ng mesa. So ngayon, isi-share niya sa atin at bakit sa experience na yon ay nagiging motivation niya para magiging successful siya at magiging successful sa kanyang pag-aaral hanggang nakagraduate siya ng chemical engineering. At pagkatapos nun ay nakilala niya yung DXN year 2003. So it's about 17 years ago. So ngayon, dahil sa karanasan niya, makikita natin or ma-discover natin ano yung sikreto para magiging successful tayo sa lahat. Kung saan man tayo ngayon, sa trabaho natin or sa negosyo natin, ay magiging successful din tayo. Basta pagtutunan lang natin yung paano yung pag-close ng sales at saka yung mga fundamentals. Ano yung mga basic. So, binigay kasi sa akin yung listahan, yung slides niya, na nakita ko yung mga dapat gawin. So kaya hindi ko na patatagalin, ipe-present ko na sa inyo ang speaker natin. Dali lang. So, at pagpatuloy ko na, siya ngayon ay isang membro ng Circle of Diamonds sa Mindanao. So, at nagkakilala kami 2 years ago nang pumunta sila dito sa Manila. Bali kasi ako ngayon Ako pala si Arnel, ako ay pasalamat ako na isang member dito sa Team Replica. At napakalaking tulong na naiambag sa akin yung mga tao dito sa Team Replica, especially sa inyo na nakikinig sa akin. So, at ang itong speaker natin, hindi ba natin alam na malungkot yung Team Replica kung wala ang speaker na ito. So, hindi ko na patatagalin, i-present ko na sa inyo. Partner, Executive Senior, Star Diamond, Partner Erwin Valdez. Palakpakan po natin siya.
Arnel, thank you for that very generous introduction. Let me share my slide before I will greet each one of you.
Partner Fred, ikuan mo na kita, Partner Fred. Gawin kita mo ng host, Partner Fred, ha. Kasi nandito sa akin yung slides mo. Tapos gawin mo akong co-host, Partner Fred.
Saan ko gani puntahan, Lionel?
Puntahan mo sa pangalan, di ba may yung participants dyan, hanapin mo yung pangalan ko, Partner Fred, tapos gawin mo kong co-host para i-share ko yung slides mo. Pasensya na sa lahat, mayroon kasing technical problem, hindi kakayanin ng sa side ni Partner Fred yung malaking.
Ayun. Okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, i-share ko lang, Partner Fred, ha. Na-page ko lang sandali. Okay, Partner Fred.
Okay?
Yes. Nakikita mo na, Partner
So
Fred,
let's start.
yung slide mo?
Yeah, nakita ko na.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Arnel. No? Thank you for that very generous introduction. Good morning to all. No? And especially, I would like to greet happy birthday to our three leaders of Team Replica. Upline Osler, happy birthday, Upline. And may you have many more birthdays to come and people to help. And also, Lito of Canada and Butch Campil. No? Happy birthday, mga partners. Now, I'm Fred Erwin Tolentino Valdez, and I've been with DXN since 2003. And when I started DXN, na-remember ko, I'm still with Novartis Healthcare when I started. No? I'm doing it part-time. Now, you know, Novartis Healthcare is, yung trabaho ko doon is a medical representative. No? Ahente po ako ng gamot. And halos every day, no, in relation with our topic today, halos every day, naghahanap kami ng mga panibagong clients, no? Doctors, pharmacies, and outlets, no? Retail outlets, industrial outlets. Ang tawag po doon, prospecting. Now, there's no much, hindi masyadong malaking difference sa trabahong pinanggagalingan ko pagpasok ko sa DXN in terms of sales process. But yung napakalaking difference po is ito, no? Isabi ko sa inyo, number one na difference na nakita ko is when you're with DXN, you are working for yourself, not for anybody else. When you work with a company, no, you are working with, you are working to make somebody else rich. Dito sa DXN, tinatrabaho mo ang future mo. Okay? So, anong relation doon? So, nakita ko, kung para sa future mo, dapat, ang gagawin mo is, yung talagang trabahuin mo, porsigihin mo, and be an excellent DXN professional. Okay? Isa yun sa nakita ko. Pangalawa, ang nakita ko is, sa trabaho ko, sa Novartis, ang trabaho ko lang is to promote our products, no, to acquire sales. But dito sa DXN, your role, no, napakalami po ang role mo. Ikaw ay isang sales manager, ikaw ay isang product manager kasi when you explain to your clients, magiging siya, no? Tingnan mo yung yung fit na product sa kanya. So parang product manager ka. Tapos kung turuan mo yung mga leaders mo on how to close sales, to introduce our products, that's sales and training, management. So kung meron namang mga downlines mo o mga leaders na nagko-conflict, syempre ayusin mo yung pagko-conflict nila. So HR manager ka rin. So you are in a way, yung role mo is a little of everything. Okay? So yun ang nagustuhan ko. Ang pangatlo is, when I saw Upline Osler and Upline Alan and Upline Stocks during my first few days sa DXN, my mind was blown up because alam nyo bakit? Nakarelate ako sa kanila. Med-rep sila tapos gumagawa sila ng DXN. So sabi ko, anong nasa sa DXN? Alam nyo kung ano ang nagustuhan ko talaga dito is yung freedom. Yung parang wala kang boss, no? You can do whatever you want, you can go wherever you go, and that's what I like here in DXN. Now, during one of our trips in Singapore, 2003 yun, 2000 ako nag-join, nag-trip kami sa Singapore, 2003, and I was into talagang nag-training ako sa DXN. In fact, lahat ng mga trainings inaatinan ko. In fact, I was one of the first leaders na naka-attend sa sa team replica team building. No? Kami yung pioneer. Okay? So after that, we went to Singapore and tiningnan ko yung network marketing industry doon because yung Singapore is one of the strictest, places in the world when you do business, no? Now, when I went to Singapore, nakita ko yung DXN office doon sa Wisma Alsigov. And immediately, I researched, pumunta ako sa napakalaking library doon sa Singapore and bumili ako ng 2 books. Ang isang book doon is by John Bremer, The Basic and Fundamental Ways of Network Marketing. And since alam nyo, pag ako ang I'm into something, talagang i-research ko yun kasi I'm a chemical engineering graduate and then from the University of San Carlos. And our company, Novartis Healthcare, hindi po basta-basta yun, napakalaking company po yun. Now, nung nakita ko sa book, the principles that built the MLM business. Alam nyo, those principles tumatak sa ulo ko at nagustuhan ko. At hindi ko alam, I believe sa writer kasi experience siya, pero hindi ko alam na mangyayari pala sa atin ito. Okay? So, I would like, before I will go to prospecting per se, I would like to share you the principles that built the MLM business. Next slide, please. Next, please. Okay. Now, number one principle is universal. Ito po yung mga principles na yung nakita ng mga experts na pag meron ka nito, yung company mo is talagang maganda at saka napaka-stable. Okay? Now, I want you to learn these principles because there will be trials, there will be ups and downs on your, paggawa ng DXN. And these principles, if you know this by heart, talagang mag-hold on ka dito. And you will survive on those trials and be successful in DXN. Number one principle po is yung universal principle. Now, ano yun? It should be a business for all walks of life. See? Nung nakita ko yun, kasi I am a marketing man, sabi ko, totoo ito kasi yung DXN is para sa lahat. No? Yung market natin, A, B, C, D, E, meron pang F hanggang sa Z market, pwede pa yun, no? Alam niyo bakit? Kasi lahat ay nagkakape, lahat ay naliligo, lahat ay nagtututbrush, no? Gumagamit ng toothpaste. Okay? Ngayon, meron pa tayong sabon panglaba. Okay? Lahat ng mga babae halos nagli-lipstick. Okay? So, it should be a business for all walks of life. Pangalawa, affordability, no? Nagustuhan ko dito kasi lahat ng market natin maka-afford sa produkto natin. Imagine yung coffee natin is per sachet is only 13 pesos yung stick. See? Now, pangalawa, it should be a business for people around the world. Okay? So, sa tingin nyo, ang DXN umabot sa 190 countries. It's just proof. It's just a proof na yung DXN is for people around the world. No? Yung mga Amerikano, yung mga Hapon, yung mga Taiwanese, yung mga Insik, yung mga Europeans, lahat ay gumagamit ng kape. Tama? Lahat ay naliligo. Okay? So, yan yung universal principle. Next, please. Repeat business. It should be a business that will establish an ongoing positive relationship with its clients. Okay? So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Dito sa DXN kasi, imagine yung membership natin, for those who have yung to avail of this discount card, meron tayong availment of discount card 550. Okay? Now, pero ang kagandahan dito kasi itong mga distributors, itong mga leaders na nag-sponsor sa iyo, ang ginagawa nila, kahit libre pa yung registration mo, kasi meron tayong online registration or 550 or 980, they will call you, they will follow up you. Why? Because they wanted you to try our products, no? Because ang intention nila is to let you feel the benefits of the product, no? To let you experience the benefits of the products. Especially if you have challenges sa katawan mo. Okay? So, ang kagandahan dito, while nagpa-follow up sila, ngayon nag-i-establish siya ng relationships. Okay? Hanggang most of the, yung distributors, yung mga kakilala namin dito sa DXN, yung mga partners namin, para kaming mga pamilya na. Alam nyo anong malaking factor dun? Because of sa follow-up. Consistent follow-up. And it becomes, a source of repeat business. Ang produkto natin, aside from the fact that it's consumable, efektibo siya, at the same time, kape. Diba? So, kung maubos yung kape, iinom ka. Okay? So, hindi lang yan, pati ang relationship. Okay? Next, please. Fair. No? Ang kagandahan dito sa DXN, kasi itong DXN is fair. Ang negosyong ito is fair. Kahit nauna ako, pwede niyo akong malampasan. Kahit, merong nauna sa akin, pwede ko din siyang malampasan because this business is for those people na kugihan ba yung hardworking. So hindi siya parang sa ibang companies na alam niyo yun yung nauna siya yung tawag dito lalaki ang kita. Yung nahuli siya yung kawawa. Okay? Hindi siya sa pareha sa ibang negosyo na yung nag-una nag-hilux, yung nag-ulahi nag-hilux. So this is a win-win, no? Business. Okay? Walang nilalamangan po dito. This business is fair. So, yan yung pangatlong principle. Next, please. Personal growth. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na when you are involved with DXN, parang you will grow from zero to hero. Sabi pa ni Nash kahapon sa training niya, from zero to hero. Ano ibig sabihin doon? I've seen a lot of people here in DXN na pag-start nila sa DXN, hindi pa sila marunong magsalita, hindi pa sila marunong manamit. Now, after a while, in doing this business, they become so, professional, no? Like they speak so fluently, nag-improve yung communication skills. And ang kagandahan dito, sabi ko nga kanina, yung DXN maka-develop sa iyo yung multi-roles. Yung parang ikaw ngayon ang sales manager, ikaw product manager, ikaw HR manager, ikaw ang speaker, ikaw ang motivator, ikaw ay isang leader. So multi-roles ang ginagawa mo. Maka-develop yan ng personality. Okay? Now, one of the reasons I like DXN because when I was still with Novartis, my boss always asked me, Fred, saan ka gusto ma-promote just in case you will be promoted sa trabaho mo? Sabi ko, boss, gusto ko maging nasa HR ako, gusto ko sa sales and training. Alam niyo bakit? Because I'd like to see people succeed. Okay? Gusto ko talaga yung sa HR. Kaya meron akong sideline na negosyo ngayon, yung personality development trainings. No? Nakakandak ako ng personality development trainings, leadership trainings, and customer service trainings. Kasi I want to see people succeed. Okay? Ito ang matindi. Universal, repeat business, fair, personal growth, and the last one is next, Nell. Shockproof. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin ng shockproof? Next slide, please. Itong shockproof, ladies and gentlemen, ito yung parang hindi natatablan yung negosyo kahit anong mga pagsubok na dadaanan. Okay? Number one na shockproof. Not dependent on the economy. Okay? So, anong ibig sabihin ng not dependent on the economy? Ladies and gentlemen, there were two financial crises na nangyari sa buong mundo. Next, please. Ang unang financial crisis, yung Y2K, na-remember niyo yun, yung mga tao natatakot tong pagpasok sa year 2000 because of, many speculations na yung world magkakaroon ng internet, yung kaguluhan at saka yung projections ng financial prices ng mga properties tataas. Okay? So, ang tawag doon is bubble burst recession. Now, according to WFDSA, World Federation of Direct Selling Association, okay? Ang sales ng MLM nung 2002, after nangyari yung bubble burst, it grew by 10.7% in 2003. See? So, ano ibig sabihin? Kasi pag may financial crisis, merong recession, yung mga negosyo magsasara yun, siyempre mawawala ng trabaho. Yung mga tao na nawala ng trabaho, they will seek for another opportunities. And isa sa sinisik nila yung na-encounter nila is yung multi-level marketing. Yung company yung negosyo natin, yung industriya natin. Next, please. In 2007, 2008 and 2009, there was the severe financial crisis all over the world. Okay? So, nakakaroon din ng mga ng retrenchment, ng recession. Ang nangyari is MLM grew by 20.2% in 2009. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Anong ibig sabihin nito? This just shows that after an economic crisis, dahil maraming Okay, Arnel, I'm back. Sorry fluctuating kasi ang signal. And relax lang kayo dyan, Huwag kayong mainip while waiting for our drink muna tayo ng coffee. I'm taking lemon tea and So we're back, no? Pag maputol, relax lang kayo and take a cup of Lindsay coffee. I'm taking black coffee with lemon tea. Okay? So, Nel, narinig na ako?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, partner Fred, loud and clear.
Next slide, please. Next slide. Next lang.
Ano kaya nangyari?
Sabi ni Upline Osler, no? Yung yung internet ko parang ihig ko putol-putol. Anyway, okay na Nel, no? Now as you can see sa slide, tingnan nyo. There is a, retrenchment or recession, meaning to say, close down ang mga businesses. Of course, nagsasara yung mga negosyo, nalilay off ng mga workers. Yun po ang nangyari ngayon dyan sa Amerika. And I will show you the details dito sa Next please. Next, Nel. Yung workforce po, yung unemployed sa Amerika as of August is 13.6 million. Amerika lang yun. Hindi pa kasali ang sa buong mundo. Okay? Yung sa Pilipinas, hindi pa kasali dyan. Okay? Now, basing on the statistics given by WFDSA, there is a retrenchment. After the year of retrenchment, there is a shoot up sa membership ng sales force ng multi-level marketing company. And of course, dito rin sa atin, mangyayari din yan. Kasi people will look for other opportunities to survive. And it's our opportunity as DXN member to present to them, our business. No? Just like what Upline Osler said kanina, na PAL yesterday announced that it is laying off workers. Kahapon, I called one of my closest friends sa Novartis Healthcare, and her name is Rio. And she told me the sad news that sabi niya, bye, October 31 na lang may kutob. And there are a lot of pharmaceutical companies who are either retrenching its workers and closing down. Imagine, kung nandun pa ako ngayon, ano kaya yung mangyari sa akin? Okay? Buti na lang, nandito itong DXN. Okay? So, next slide, Nel. Pangalawang shockproof. Yung sinabi dito sa isang magazine na if you want a shockproof business, go to direct selling or MLM. Nandiyan, no? Binilugan ko. Okay? Next slide, please. Should live through calamities. Okay? Diretso na, Nel. 2 next. So anong ibig sabihin nito? No? When Typhoon Yolanda hit Ormoc and Typhoon Pablo hit Davao del Norte, many businesses were, devastated. Especially the banana plantation in Tagum, which is one of the, yung talagang number one business nila, livelihood. At saka sa Ormoc, the Ormoc city was devastated. Akala ko, kasi meron akong grupo dun eh. So akala ko my group will stop. I mean, nabagyuhan sila, akala ko maghinto sila forever. Hindi pala. During that time na tumama yung Yolanda sa Ormo, medyo 1 month lang yung walang sales. Pero the following month, bumalik. Alam nyo bakit? Because yung mga tao, kahit bagyo yan, kahit naghihirap yan, mag-recover yan, naghahanap yan sa kape natin. Okay? Still, no, yung business ko, meron siyang 30,000 PV, no, sa Ormoc at saka 25,000. Di ba maganda yan? Kahit may bagyo, umabot yung bagyo, meron ka pa rin negosyo na dadatnan. Okay? So, next. This business, no, the third shockproof, no, this DXN business should live through war. Okay, I will give you a very excellent example with that. Na remember niyo yung Zamboanga siege? Okay, next slide please, Nel. Yung Zamboanga siege, no, happened way back 2013 in Zamboanga. And alam niyo anong nangyari after that? Zamboanga became the #1 branch all over the Philippines with a sales of 3.5 to 4 million. Zamboanga became the #1 branch all over the Philippines with a sales of 3.5 million to 4.5 million naman. Ganyan po katindi ang negosyo natin. Kahit dumaan yan ng gera, ladies and gentlemen, yung Zamboanga bumangon at naging #1. Pwede ba nating palakpakan ang Zamboanga? Viva! Okay? Now, next slide please. Next. This business should live through epidemic or pandemic. I will give you an example. According to WFDSA again, yung buong mundo was hit by SARS in 2003. Okay? Nel, next slide please. Next, Nel. Okay. That hit the 23 countries. Okay? 26 countries, I mean. Now, in 2003, nangyari ang SARS dito sa Asia. Now, anong relationship sa business natin? No? Sa MLM, despite the SARS epidemic, yung sales natin pumalo ng 89 billion US dollars, no? Buong mundo yan sa sales ng multi-level marketing. Okay? Now, a sales force of 49 million. So, syempre, epidemic 26 countries na tamaan. Marami ring nagsasara na negosyo. Marami ring mga airlines na naapektuhan. Next, please. Alam niyo anong nangyari? In 2004, sales grew by 11.4%. 89 million, nagiging 99 million. Ang sales force, 49 million, nagiging 54 million. A growth of 5 million. Anong ibig sabihin yan? In every crisis the following year, there's a tremendous increase of sales. I'm showing you this na pinapakita ko sa inyo para maporsige kayong gagawin ngayon yung DXN at saka yung prospecting. Okay? Next slide please. No? I'm excited because ang dami kong gustong ipakita sa inyo na you will learn a lot. No? So, Nel, next slide. Ngayon, nangyari itong, yun lang muna Nel, no? Nangyari itong COVID. It started in March, no? Actually, it started by October pa, pero nakita natin yung full effect ng COVID March. Okay? Now, anong nangyari? Ang devastating effect. Dito sa Philippines alone, ang sabi dito, mga 4.6 million ang nawawala ng trabaho. And many businesses are closing. No? Next please. Around 70,000 OFWs, no, according to CNN. Next please, Nel. According to CNN, no, merong, tingnan nyo, 70,000 OFWs na displaced. Imagine that, babalik yan lahat dito sa Pilipinas. And next slide, please. Over 2,000 companies. See? So, anong nangyari? Anong nangyari? Business are closing, maraming retrenchment. Now, anong effect sa negosyo ko sa COVID? No? I will show you a data in which, no, kasi ako mahilig kasi ako nagre-record ako sa performance ko every month para may comparison ako. No? Just like this, no, may presentation, may mahugutan akong mga Now, before COVID, ito yung mga bagong members sa team ko. No? Buong team ko, down. Sa December 31, sa January 36, sa February 90, sa March 31. So, hindi ko in-include yung March kasi 15 na nag-start yung mga lockdowns. So, it will affect on April. No? So, next please, Nel. Ito ang matindi ngayon. Tingnan nyo yung figures. April, hindi masyadong malaki. 31 lang. Pero ladies and gentlemen, pag May, tingnan nyo. 2009 ang bago. COVID na yan ha? Walang lumalabas. Lockdown. 209 ang bago. Pagka June, 141. Pagka July, 153. Okay? Nakita niyo yung difference, no? It's a difference, it's a growth. Kinumpute ko, ang growth is 187%. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Now, ano yung ginagawa namin sa team namin? Ito yung i-share ko sa inyo ngayon. Mastering the art of prospecting. Next slide please, Nel. Okay? So, first, no, ano yung prospecting? No? Baka makarinig kayo sa mga downlines, oy, pag-prospect kayo. yung assignment ni Upline Osler, no? You write your prospect. Ano yung prospecting? Is the process of finding business builders and product users. Okay? Hindi na ano yan. Next please, Nel. No, naputol yung ano. It's a process of finding business builders and product users. Now, fact check. Dito kasi sa network ko, no, sa akin at saka most of the leaders, no, sa organization nila, only 10% lang po ang builders. 90% po ng grupo niyo, i-check niyo pa yan. Di ba, puro product users yan. Okay? So next please. Ang prospecting po is the lifeblood of our business. Ano ibig sabihin ng lifeblood? Ito yung parang buhay. No? Pag hindi ka kasi mag-prospect, walang mangyayari sa iyo kung hindi ka maghanap ng mga prospects, no? Para i-infuse, parang mag-infuse ka ng buhay at saka dugo at saka, lifeblood sa negosyo mo. Next, please. Now, meron kasing this is the basic foundation ng negosyo. Like for example, in DXN, this is a basic foundation na para siyang ito yung base na before ka makaproceed sa next process, which is the presentation, like before ka maka-invite ng tao dito, you should qualify your prospect. Gagawa ka muna ng prospecting before mo ma-invite dito sa presentation. Next slide, please. Now, prospecting po ay isang skill. Okay? Now, it should be developed. No? Noon kami, ma-develop kasi yan kasi nung every time mag-travel ako, pag may makatabi ako, prospect yan. No? Ang rule namin, nilang Upline Osler, nilang Upline Alan, remember ko, pag 1 foot rule or 2 feet rule, no? Pag lalapit kan 1 foot sa akin, at saka or titingin lang yan, ganyan, prospect na yan sa akin. No? So ganyan yung namin. So we will find a way to open up a conversation para magiging, tawag dito, magkakaroon ng communication and then introduce slowly and surely yung DXN. Next please. So ito yung idiretso mo na Nel, no? Yung tatlo. Ito yung triangle of success ng DXN, yung prospecting, yung presentation at saka duplication. I'm going to present this to you because this is very important. Ang ultimate goal natin is ma-duplicate tayo. But we cannot be duplicated unless we will pass through the basic, no, the foundation of ito yung triangle. Dapat dito yung prospecting nasa base. Dapat siya yung base. Now, after ma-perfect yung prospecting, magkakaroon ka ng opportunity para mapresentahan mo siya sa negosyo natin. And then, pag mapresentahan mo na siya, he will join you. And then after that, ma-duplicate ka na. No? Duplication is the ultimate process ng multi-level marketing or DXN. No? Very important. Kung duplication kaya tawag sa atin is replica para ma-replicate tayo, ma-duplicate tayo. Okay? Next slide please. Now, ito palaging sinasabi ni Upline Alan, no, ni Upline Osler, ano po ang meron sa mga taong mayayaman? Dalawa lang po. Maraming tao at saka maraming tindahan. Okay? Once you've got your DXN, discount card. Ito yung discount card. No? Once makuha mo yung discount card, it's just like having, kasi yung DXN has many branches all over the Philippines. Meron siyang maraming stores din, yung centers natin. So, in all, no, including the branch agents, meron tayong 120 branches all over and centers all over the Philippines. Now, sa buong mundo, meron tayong 190 countries. Kung i-total mo yan, 310 countries po yan. 310 stores po yan. Now, nag-qualify ka na po sa first qualification ng mga mayayaman. Ano yun? Marami kang tindahan. Ano na lang ang kulang mo? Mga tao. Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. Prospecting, no? Finding business builders and finding product users to join you under your ID, under your code number. Okay? Next slide, please. Director Anel, next slide. Okay, so Director Anel, ladies and gentlemen, ano yung prospects? No? Prospects are anyone you know who may join or may not join you. No? Bakit ko siya sinabi na pag ano ka ng tao, prospect ka ng tao, i-assume mo lang na pwede itong mag-join akin, pwede din mag-join. Pag mag-join, well, hallelujah. Pag hindi, next. Okay? Now, if you don't prospect kasi, this should be the attitude, no? This should be the attitude. Sabi ni Nash, kausapin mo lang kahit hindi mag-join yan, kahit mag-join yan, or alam mo hindi mag-join yan. Huwag mong isipin mag-join yan. Basta ang importante, kakausapin mo lang. Because if you don't prospect, you will not prosper, I tell you. No? Tell me, a DXN distributor na nag-succeed na walang member under sa kanya. Wala, di ba? Now, ladies and gentlemen, merong mga distributor dito na malaki ang production pero walang mga tao. Wala silang mga business builders, wala din silang product users. Huwag mong sabihin, ilaklak mo lahat yung produkto na yan. Di ba? Mahirap po pag wala kang mga tao under you. That's why you will have to prospect. Now, just like ang prospect list kasi, no, gawa ka ng prospect list. Ang prospect list kasi is just like yung inventory or menu list, no? Menu list sa restaurant or car parts list sa car shop, di ba? Kung pupunta ka sa restaurant, ano yung hanapin mo, di ba? Sabihin mo, waiter, menu please. Or sa car shop, yung mga car parts, yung mga insik, punta ka. Diba? Bibigyan ka ng listahan na napakarami. Para hindi kasi nila ma-identify lahat. Same here, no? We should have a prospect list. No? And yung prospect list must contain 150 names. Now, I remember the assignment of Upline Osler. During the time, sa level, what's next training niya. No? Sabi niya, will you please, assignment is you write your prospects. Okay? Tanong ko, nakasulat ba kayo? Okay. Sinong gustong sumagot? Sinong nakasulat ng mga prospects nila? Okay? Next, Nel. Okay? So, anyway, sa hindi pa nakasulat, no? I will give you a chance right now, no? For just 1 minute, no? You write at least 5 names na hindi nyo, yung mga tao na friends nyo, kakilala nyo, na hindi nyo pa na-introducean ng names. 5 names, no? So, time starts now. 5 names lang.
Partner Fred.
Okay, time is up.
Partner Fred, pwede mo i-co-host si partner Robin, si Upline Robin.
Upline Robin. Eh, teka lang ha. Robin Cruz. Robin Cruz. Robin. Co-host. Okay, co-host na. Okay, so have you written your names? 150 names? No, 5 names. Nasobrahan. Next slide, please. Now, sinong nakasulat? Yung first na nakasulat, meron kayong isang lemon Z sa akin. Hindi bag, isang sachet ng lemon Z. Okay? Now, ginagawa namin to just for you to, this is for your own good also. So, next Nel. Now, let's talk about MLM statistics. Now, ang industry average natin, sabi dito, according to research and according to surveys, for 10,631. Anong ibig sabihin dyan? 10,631. For every 10 persons you talk to, 6 from the 10, no? 6 sa 10. 6. Meaning sabihin, ang 4, hindi. 6 sa 10 will show interest. Next please, Nel. 6 sa 10 will show interest. Yung 3 po will join you. Actually, yung 3 will join you. So, yung isa will become a leader or star agent. Okay? Now, anong ibig sabihin nito? Yung 3, either yung isa nag-join sa'yo, nawala, parang bula. Okay? Yung isa, yun yung product users na sinasabi natin. No? Meron na talaga mag-join sa'yo na sabi, Ma'am, attend ka ng trainings. Ay, Fred, ayoko Fred kasi gusto ko lang maging user lang Fred. Okay na ako dito Fred. Mag 1,000 points lang ako. Okay na ako Fred. Wala lagi problema sa ako. Okay? Meron talaga ganyan. Yung isa, sa 3 na wala, product user, yung isa ang magiging leader niyan. So watch out kayo dyan. Okay? So, you should be, keen, no? You should be observant para sa mga leaders na ito. Okay? So, pag makita mo na magiging leader yan, attend to him, and follow up him, guide him in order for him to become a star agent and a leader. Next. Okay? Now, anong implication dito? Di ba gusto nating magiging star diamond? Sinong gustong maging star diamond dyan? So star diamond, meron kang 6 na star agents. So ibig sabihin nito, you need 60 prospects para makita mo ang 6 na leaders. Okay? Basing on the industry average, which is 10,631. So merong iba dyan na talagang magaling, no? Yung sign-up rate nila is, sa 10, 5 ang sign-up rate nila at saka 2 ang ma-develop nila leaders. Well, that's very good, no? Now, pinapakita lang namin ito sa inyo so that you can improve on your averages. Okay? So, remember this statistics, 10, 6, 3, 1. For every 10 that will join you, that you will, people you talk to, 6 yung magpakita ng interest, 3 yung mo join, 1 lang ang magiging leader. Okay? So, very important ito na ma-remember niyo ito. Okay? Next slide, please. Okay? Now, 9 out of 10, no, according to statistics then, 9 out of 10 won't buy or will join. So, see? So, yung sinabi namin earlier, ito yung nagpapatunay. About 97% of people who sign up become product user. See? Next, please. %95 will drop out. See? So, meron talagang, sasabihin mo ba, ano nangyari kaya sa yung nag-join, bigla naman nawala, tapos nawala. Tapos hindi mo rin pinalo up. Mas lalong nawala. Na parang bula. Okay? Next, please. Okay. Now, we will discuss the types of, prospects. No? Number 1 is, sino ba yung mga prospects na lalapitan mo? Of course, yung mga kakilala mo, ang tawag dyan, yung warm market no-cap, ang tawag dyan sa DXN, sa mga trainings, KKK. No? KKK list. No? Kapamilya, kapuso, kapatid, kapitbahay, katex, kabarkada, kabike, no? Ka-walking, lahat ng K, no? Na isulat mo yan. Now, next please. Anong best source ng warm market natin? Ang best source is yung cellphones. No? So, tingnan niyo yung cellphones niyo, no? Yung mga nakasulat ang number. Tanong ko sa inyo, susulat ba kayo ng number sa mga taong hindi kakilala niyo? Ang tanong, yung mga cellphones mga number na sa cellphones niyo, na introduce mo na ba ang DXN sa kanila? Ito, FB friend list. How many friends do you have in FB? Have you tried messaging them? Trying to say hi, hello, or trying just to show that you care? Okay? Next slide, please. And next, please. Yeah. Now, pangalawang types of prospect, yung cold prospects, no? Sino yung mga cold prospects? People whom you don't know. Yung mga taong biglang nag-like sa post mo pero hindi mo friends. Ang advice ko diyan is i-add mo siya. Okay? ang advice namin sa team namin ni Upline Alan Down, every day, you should add 10 friends a day, no? New friends sa Facebook mo. Okay? Now, sorry sa mga sorry sa mga DXN na dyan kasi talagang hindi ako nag-accept ng mga new DXN friends na kasi alam ko DXN ka na eh. Okay? So ang ginawa ko, i-accept ko lang yung mga bago ko at saka yung mga mag-a-add kasi ako ng mga new prospects. Alam mo, if you study Facebook very well, allowed lang siya ng 5,000 friends. Okay, nasa 3,000 na ako. Okay? Before sa start sa pandemic, mga 2,000 pa lang yun. So every day nag-a-add ako ng 10. No? Yun ang rule ko. Pag mata ko in the morning, after praying, after, doing the rituals, after drinking the coffee, and while drinking the coffee, nag-a-add ako ng 10 friends. I will show you later paano. Okay? Now, FB flyering. Okay? This is very important, FB flyering, especially kung meron kang mga posters sa DXN or meron kang mga ginagawa, no? Post it. And remember this. Psst. Remember this. Psst. Post PST, ha? Psst. Post, share, tag. Pwede nyo akong itag. Kasi pag itag mo yan, mag-viral man yan. No? Marami makatingin, pwede silang magtanong sa'yo, uy, ano pala yan? Ano palang coffee yan? Makapaganda pa, makawala pa pala yan ng yung eye cream mo? Makawala ba yan ng eye bags? Or makakinis ba yan ng balat yung tea tree mask? Magtatanong yan. Kaya, psst. Ano nga yan? Psst. Post, share, tag. Okay? So, magsabot mo, no? Mag-agree kayo, 10 kayong mga kagrupo, itag nyo sila 10, o nakita nyo yung mga post ko, meron tags yan. Ang tags ko niyan, 20. Tinatag ko yung mga leaders ko, at saka, minsan, tinatag ko yung mga friends ko lang. Okay? So, remember this. Psst. Next slide, please. Referrals. Okay? Sino tong mga referrals? Di ba yung cold prospect mo, meron talaga yung mag-join na, magbili ng products. At saka yung warm market mo, pag deliveran mo sila ng products or pag gagamit na sila ng products, tanungin mo sila, ma'am, meron ba kayong kakilala na gusto ring magpapapayat or gusto ring maging healthy or gusto ring maproteksyonan sa COVID-19? Ay, marami ako, ma'am, pwede nating isulat. Sit down kayo, sulat, ma'am, maski 10 lang. Kasi ma'am, i-message ko sila. Ganito po ang message niyo. Ladies and gentlemen, hindi ko purposely sinulat para isulat niyo yung message na ito. No? Talagang isulat niyo ngayon. Ano yan? Pag message niyo, ganito. Kunyari, ang nakausap ko si Arnel, no? Yung cold market ko si Arnel na nag-join na sa DXN. Tapos, yung sinulat ni Arnel na name is, ang pangalan is Lori or Lorena. Sabihin mo, hello Ma'am Lorena, good morning. Ako po si Fred Valdez. No? Friend po ako ni Arnel. I got your name from Arnel. No? Lately po, 2 days ago, nag-meet kasi kami ni Arnel. And I shared to him an idea which he found very beneficial to him and his family as well. Now, when I asked Arnel, sino po ang mga taong gusto niyang share ng idea na ito? Ma'am Lorena, ikaw po ang isa sa mga names na lumabas sa list ni Arnel. In fact, number 1 ka sa list. Kaya ma'am, nag-message ako sa iyo because I want to share the idea na shinare ko kay Arnel. Okay lang po ba? Ano kaya ang sasabihin sa prospect nyo? Yung cold prospect. Sabihin, ano po yung idea na yan? Diba? Oh. It will create now a conversation. Okay? Okay? So, punta tayo sa qualities of prospects. No? So, ano yung qualities of prospects na dapat mo titingnan natin? No? So, pwede mong ano na lahat, Arnel at saka Upline Robin, no? Pakita nyo na lahat. No? Quality prospect number 1 is dapat yung makita nyo yung need. No? Sa conversation nyo along the way, makikita nyo yung need eh. Pag friends na kayo, sumasakit na yung ano ko, balakang ko, anong pwede dyan sa DXN. So meron siyang need sa health. Okay? Alam nyo, ngayong October 31, mag-retrench kami. Paano ko kaya i-feed ang family ko? Ano yung need niya? Extra income or health or wealth? Okay? Pangalawang need is pay. No? Qualities of prospect, no? Pangalawa is pay. No? Tingnan mo kung yung prospect ba is may trabaho or how is he able to, if he's going to start with DXN business, how is he able to pay the products? Alam natin, business ito eh. Meron tayong pag-avail ng discount card, merong 550, 980, and to maintain the products, to maintain your production, you have to maintain 3,000 if you are in business, and you have to maintain 1,000 points. You have to buy products. That's why kailangan makabayad yung Pangatlo is availability. No? Now, ito ang problema kasi ngayon kasi ako nga nahirapan ako sa mga availability ng mga prospects ko. No? Online. Sa online trainings na natin, mahirap tayong maka-invite. Now, anong problema? Number 1 problem is yung nagtitipid sila ng data. Okay? Kaya, ang priority nila yung TextMate, yung ka-chat. No? So, natitipid sila ng data. Yun ang titingnan nyo yung availability na makasali sa mga online trainings natin. Pangatlo is yung bubbly. No? Pang-apat na qualities is yung bubbly. Alam niyo yung bubbly, yung kung makita mo yung sa Binisaya pa yung bula-bula, no? Para bang pag nasa grupo, ganyan ba? Grabe. Anak kayo personality ba? Bubbly yan, na. Yun ay isang leader na pwede mong ma-develop. Okay? Pwede mo maging prospect. At saka itong taong positive. Maganda itong positive kasi hindi mo gustong yung taong walang pananaw sa buhay ba. Itong positive kasi kahit anong nangyari sa kanya, kahit anong troubles or anong mga problema na encounter niya, talagang go pa rin. Makita mo man yan. The way he walks, the way he talks, the way he look at you, and the way siya maglakad. No? I mean, hindi siya ganyan yuko ba? Ganyan. Ibig sabihin, itong tao ito, positive. Okay? So, hindi mo rin gustong sumama sa mga taong mga negatibo, di ba? So, you'd like to be with people who are positive. Number 6 is successful. Now, minsan kasi, nag-judge tayo ng tao. Pag successful na, say for example, doktor o asawa ng doktor, ang sasabihin natin, hindi na yan mag-join kasi mayayaman na yan. Uy, huwag ka. Kasi yung mga mayayaman, yan pa yung gustong extra income. Meron akong friend dito sa Pagadian, si Winston Tan. Mayaman na, pero gumagawa ng DXL. Sa Osamis, meron kaming friend ni Rona, si Joy Ayop. Mayayaman na. Ang husband is doctor, pero bibili ng products, ang dami. See? So don't judge if mayaman or successful. Dapat ito yung mga prospects natin. Yung mga successful because you just don't know na gusto pala nila yung produkto or gusto rin nila yung opportunity. Okay? Remember, NPA, BPS. Need, pay, availability, bubbly, positive, and successful. Next slide, please. No. Attributes of a DXN distributor ito. So, napag-usapan lang natin yung qualities of a distributor. Ano ngayon ang attributes natin as DXN distributor? Now, this is unprecedented time. Walang nag-expect na mangyayari ang COVID-19. And it changed the way we do business. From person to person, belly to belly, okay? Eye to eye contact. Ang nangyari ngayon, eye to camera contact na. Di ba? So, nauso ngayon yung online platform, FB, Facebook, Twitter, Zoom, Instagram. Okay? So, iba-ibang YouTube. No? So, paano mo ba i-present? Being a distributor, paano mo ba i-present yung sarili mo sa online to the world? Okay? Now, number one, you should look professional or dress professionally. Okay? So, next please. Okay? Nawala? Okay? So, you should look very professional. That's why, ang ginawa namin, no? Ako for one, I invested a lot, no? I invested sa, tingnan niyo yung tarpaulin, no? Malaking tarpaulin yan. And then, meron akong ring light bago yung yung camera. Dito yung laptop ko. Although may camera, pero bumili ako ng high definition camera para makita talaga yung Tapos, nag-invest ako ng cellphone. Ito yung dati kong cellphones. Dalawa. Ginhag ko na yan. Ang ginawa ko, bumili ako ng bagong cellphone. Okay? Nag-invest ako. Okay? Nag-invest din ako ng tawag dito, yung vlogging kit. No? Meron akong vlogging kit, meron akong mic dito sa vlogging kit. Okay? So, nag-invest nagdala ko ng maraming damit doon. Pumunta akong studio para magkaroon ako ng photo. Because this is what we do now. We have also to step up on what we do. Anyway, you have to invest in order for you to look professional. Okay, number two, of course, when you post, of course, easy, smile. Because smile is a universal language of friendship. And be excited. Makita man yan sa post mo na excited ka, the way you look. Okay? At saka, yung desire. No? If there's anything, no? Kung makakita ako ng magic lamp, tapos lalabas si Genie. Okay? Pasensyahan nyo na. So, sabi ni Jeannie, no? Fred, paglabas si Jeannie ganon, sabi, Fred, your wish is my command. Ano yung wish mo? Alam nyo ano yung wish ko? I wish for you to have the desire. Alam nyo bakit? Because the desire will drive you to achieve your dreams in DXN no matter what. Okay, klaro? So, Ginny, I will ask all the people who are listening to me right now to give them the desire para ma-achieve nila yung mga pangarap nila sa buhay. Okay? And of course, the last is attribute, which is one of the attributes that I learned from Upline Osler and Team Replica is honesty. Okay? Now, we should be honest in all of our dealings because DXN represents honesty. DXN, trustworthiness, honesty, and integrity. Okay, next slide please. Pakita mo pala Robin yung ano, yan. Okay? So, pinakita ko yan and I posted that sa Facebook account ko and I urge everyone to please if you want to look professional, palitan niyo yung mga profile pic niyo na naka-dress well kayo so that you will represent DXN as a professional as possible because we project DXN to be the #1 MLM company in the Philippines and all over the world. So we should also look like we are the #1 distributor also. So next slide please. So how to attract attention online now? Because online na tayo ngayon, ang aim natin is how to attract attention at all cost. At all cost. No? Gawin niyo yun, no? Pero hindi siya yung tawag dito, yung mga bastos na no? Na at all cost man. Ano lang gawin niyo? Hindi. Merong mga techniques yan. #1 is leverage the power of contrast. Anong ibig sabihin niyan? Contrast, opposite. Okay? Yung before and after mo. Please, next please. No? Pakita nyo. Arnel. Yan. As you can see my before and after. No? Upline Osler, nakita rin niyo, nag-post ng before and after. Leverage the power of contrast. That's why, it's very important kung bago ka dito sa DXN, ikaw, bago ka. Ladies and gentlemen, if bago ka, ang gawin nyo, picture first before using the products. Okay? Para makakaroon ka ng contrast later on because, as what we have experienced sa DXN, if you use the products very, tawag dito, yung religiously, ladies and gentlemen, magkakaroon ka ng improvement. So magkakaroon ng contrast yan. You can use it sa post sa Facebook. Imagine, ito, napakarami po ang nabentang kape dito. I tell you, before, I will tell you an honest story of mine. Last year, July, I was consistently being in Active Diamonds. And because of something happened that is very personal. Umalis ako sa Cagayan de Oro and nawala yung customer base ko doon. And I started here sa So, hindi po ako nag-qualify ng Active Diamonds. And Upline Osler knows that. Upline Alan knows that. And nakakaroon ako ng struggle when I went back to Pagadian. And hindi ako nawala ng pag-asa. And then, slowly but surely, for at least a year now, that was history. A year now, consistently, Ang na-miss ko lang is yung 3,000 PV. Ngayon, manimbawa itong balibo, 5,000 PV or more ang na-achieve ko. Okay? Because nakakatulong itong mga postings natin. So, I advise if you have pictures, old pictures before and after, no, you make a collage and then post it and tag your friends. And they will ask. Okay? Next, please. Ito na pag-usapan namin ni Rona. Okay? Ito yung mga examples ko, ito yung nangyayari sa amin ha. Ito yung mga examples na effective siya. Tap into primal urges. Urges. Yung mga tao kasi, gustong-gusto pagkain, adventure, or sexuality. No? Sexuality it means na attracting the opposite person, no? Opposite sex or the same, yung personality. Pag makita nila na gwapo ka, pag makita nila na, maganda yung katawan mo, nag-post ka dyan, magtatanong man yan. Kasi mas lalo na if they knew you for a while, makita kasi nila improvement. Nakita niyo yung mga pictures ko, meron ako nag-post na whole body, no, everyday pag mag-walking ako. Kasi nandun yung improvement. Maraming magtanong. Okay? Example, sa food. Next please. Sa food. Kita mo yan? Ang pinost ko dyan is pipino with itlog. It's my dinner actually, no? Nag-story ako dyan. Tapos, 106 likes. Tapos, maraming shares. Ang kagandahan dyan kasi, ang isang cousin ko, tumawag sa akin. Go! Yan ba yung kape na, no? Na hindi, matagal kang kapuyon ba? Yung matagal, dili ka kapuyon ba? Mapagod? Ikaw yes, go. Order ako ng 15 bags. 15 bags. And until now, umu-order yan 15 bags every 15 days. See? Ang kagandahan dito kasi sinishare niya sa mga co-employees niya. Okay? So next please, adventure. Yan. Okay? Actually, it's a video, no? A video. So, pumunta kami ng lake, tapos nag-vlog ako. Kaya ako bumili nung vlogging kit kasi nag-vlog ako. Tingnan mo yung views niya, 435. Okay? Diyan may umorder lemon zik. Okay? Tapos, meron dyan nagsasabi, Fred, ang sarap ng buhay mo, palaging pumapasyal kahit saan. Alam niyo, nag-message ako sa kanya. Ikaw pala, bakit hindi ka makapasyal? Friend ko man. Siya, ay, busy ako. Gusto mo mapareha sa akin, usap tayo. See? So, pwede mo siyang maging tawag dito, conversation opener. Okay? Sexuality. Next slide, please. Yan. No? Lipstick. No? Saan ba kayong lalaking gumagamit ng lipstick? No? Actually, ladies and gentlemen, pinost ko yan, may dalawang babae umorder ng lipstick. See? So it's about sexuality. Beauty, no? How you care for yourself, for your face, okay? So, hindi lang lalaki ang ma-attract sa'yo, kundi yung mga tao talagang gumagamit ng lipstick. Okay? So, you post anything like that. Now, before I forget, seryoso ito. Don't post about politics. Don't post about, kasi pag you say about politics, no? You post about politics, automatic yung audience mo sa Facebook mag-divide yan. Okay? Mag-divide yan. 50% hindi na mag-like sa'yo. 50% wala na. But if you post on generalities like, food, adventure, and sexualities, family, no? Very important. You post about your family. Maraming magtanong dyan. Okay? Ano pa? Next slide, please. Harness the power of emotion and storytelling. Okay? Now ito, na-experience ko ito when paki-post, next please. When I posted last August 22, August 21, my friend died, sinang Nene, close family friend when we were still small, nandiyan na silang Nene. She died and itong pusa na ito, during the time na buhay pang pusa, buhay pa silang Nene. Itong pusa, tumutulog sa kasi naging bedridden si ng Nene. Tumutulog dito sa sa tiyan, dito tumutulog. Na-observe namin yun kasi palagi akong dumadaan sa kanila eh. And I was amazed with this cat, the loyalty of this cat. Now, when Nang Nene died, tapos dinala yung bangkay niya sa punerarya, I observed yung cat, hinahanap na Nene, hinahanap. Sana yung So matagal man sila, the following day naman siya bumalik. Okay? Now, nung baho pa ng formalin, yung katawan ni Nene, hindi pa na yung cat wala para pa siyang iba yung hinahanap niya. Eventually, di ba mag-meltdown yung baho ng formalin. Alam niyo anong nangyari? Itong cat na ito umakyat tapos doon natulog sa kabaong ni Nang Nene. So ginawan ko ito ng istorya. Tinag ko yung mga friends ko dito sa family namin, dito sa Kawit, hindi mga nag-DXN. Alam niyo anong nangyari? Umabot siya ng 7,000 likes at saka almost 2,000 shares. See? So, ano pang nangyari? May tumawag sa akin, Kicker News, na i-post daw nila yung Kicker Daily. Tingnan nyo dyan, Kicker Daily News. Or if you like, you go to my wall, tingnan nyo. Yung Kicker Daily News, nag-ask permission sa akin na pwede bang i-post yung story ko with the mention sa name ko. Alam niyo anong nangyari? Doon, 200,000 likes. Nag-viral siya. Tapos tumawag yung TV5 sa akin, i-interviewin daw kami. See? So, if you do this sa DXN, if you have talent on writing and putting emotion on it, my God, this will be a very big, base for prospects. Anong ginawa ko? Ang dami kasing mga nag-like ba na hindi ko kakilala, ginawa ko, inad ko lahat yun, 10 every, hindi pa ako natapos. 10 every day ang inad ko. Dito ang source ko ng prospects ngayon. Meron akong 2 prospects na nag-register sa Taguig dahil dyan. Okay? So, klaro o perting klaro ka? Okay, next slide please. Spread positivity. Okay? Next please. Ano ibig sabihin yan? Sabi ko nga, number 1, don't post about politics. Number 2, don't rant sa Facebook. Mahilig ako noon mag-rant, Yung galit ko sa isang tao, doon ko ilan sa Facebook. Bawal pala yan. So, ang ginawa ko yan, I spread positivity. Makita niyo yung daily post ko, Daily post. Meron niya mga messages na related sa ginagawa ko sa picture. Kaya nito, the big news is time flies. But the good news, you are the pilot. Ang ginawa ko para makakaroon ng attraction, yung ipipiloto ko yung silhig ba? Parang yung yung si Harry Potter, no? So, spread positivity. And if you spread positivity, many people will like you, many people will admire you, and many people will ask about you. Okay? Next slide, please. Okay? Now, meron tayong rules ng prospecting. Okay? So, ano itong rule na ito? Remember this. Ang rule mo lang is you are not here to convince people that you have the best marketing plan, that you have the best company, that you have the most effective product. People will join you. No? Remember this. People will join you. Sinabi na ito ni Upline Osler. People will join you because they know you, they like you, and they trust you. Yun lang ang tatlo. Pag meron yung tatlong element, my God, hindi ko lang alam kung anong mangyari sa'yo. Okay? So, next is be genuinely interested in people. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Pag magtanong ka ng question ba, ilan pa lang anak mo? Tatlo. Huwag lang hanggang dyan sa tatlo. I-follow through mo. Anong ibig kong sabihin? Ilan pa lang anak mo? Tatlo. Anong age ng panganay? 10. Yung pangalawa, i-follow up mo. Tapos, saan sila nag-aaral? Okay? Ano yung mga nila? Mga hobbies nila? Okay? So, in that way, you are genuinely interested kasi ask at least 3 questions on particular topic. No? Meron siyang follow through. Kasi pag isa lang, para kang yan, NBI ba? Para kang nag-investigar. Para kang investigator tapos yung client mo. Sabihin ka ano kayang klaseng baka nag-stalk to sa akin. Okay? Pangatlo is call people by their names, the first names. No? Because, if you call people by the first names, they will respond to their name, no? Because names are the sweetest the sweetest sound in anyone's ear, no? Doon sa kagayan, pinalo namin yung advice si Upline Osler na sa Davao daw, yung anak niya doon sa kabila, tapos siya dito, tapos tawag, ay, ganyan lang ba? Ang ginawa ko talaga, ay, Fred, suskay. Meron man talagang Fred. Sabi na, ako? Yes, ikaw, di ba ikaw si Fred? Anyway, call them by their first names. Okay? Now, be a good listener. When your client talks, when your prospect talks, listen. So that you will, listening is, you might uncover many things because of listening. And talk about on other person's interest. Not always ako. Wala. Sabihin mo, talk about his interest, no? Ask questions. And sasabihin niya, ano palang ginagawa mo? Magkakaroon ka ng opportunity to explain what you do. Okay? Next slide, please. Okay, malapit na tayo. At least hindi na rin napuputol yung Now, overcoming fears of prospecting kasi nung pag-start ko as a DXN distributor way back 2003, isang fear ko is ganito. Ano kaya sasabihin ng mga friends ko ng DXN? Di ba? Yun din ang isang fear niyo. Fear of rejection. Okay? Now, because ang innate human nature natin is we need to be accepted. No? But kung sabihin ko DXN, ano kung anong sabihin niya, ano kayang baka i-reject ako nila. Now, let's accept it that yung fear of rejection is an inborn fear. No? So you have to validate your feeling. Na ako, wala na ako niyan. Parang pusong bato na ako sa rejection. Okay? Next slide, please. Know your worth. Okay? Dapat you should know your worth because you are created by God. No? In fact, we are the highest of all God's creation, and you are as unlimited as the endless universe. That's the thing I would like to tell you. And have backup. No? Sinasabi namin yung have backup because kung mag-reject sa'yo yung isa, meron ka pang, kaya nga 150 names. Because kung i-reject ka ng isa, meron ka pang 149. Kung i-reject ka ng dalawa, meron ka pang 140. Ang dami pong backup. At saka meron kami, nandito kami, yung mga uplines nyo. Kami yung backup ninyo. Okay? Next please. Diretso mo na, Nel. Okay? So, now something, ito kasi pag marami ka ng rejection, you should also examine what you do. Kung sa tingin mo, lahat man sila nag-reject, hindi man sila ano kaya ginagawa kong mali? You used to examine, there must be something that you are doing that is not effective. So, observe it, and then you change it. Okay? And then improve it. Okay? So that's the best. Now, learn from the best. Ano yung ibig sabihin sa learn from the best teacher? Yung experience. Kaya nga, sinasabi ko na, ano kayang ginagawa ko? Evaluate, tapos isulat mo, tapos ano yung pwede mong i-improve doon. Okay? Tapos practice. Okay. Now, good practice and make it perfect. Okay? So next slide, please. Diretso mo na, no? Fear of the unknown, no? Itong fear of the unknown, kasi pag inborn fear yun ito, kasi since birth, kasi nung nasa tiyan pa tayo, nasa loob tayo ng tiyan, kung makapagsabi pa tayo, as bata, ano kayang nasa labas, no? Parang natatakot din ba? Okay? So, makes us, yung mag-interview tayo, pupunta tayo sa interview, yun yung yung unknown, ano kayang mangyari sa ko. Tapos, dito sa DXN, ano kayang mangyari if mag-resign ako, if mag-resign na ako, ano kayang pwede kong mangyari sa DXN. Now, if you are not confident, if you are not, consult your uplines, consult your mentors. Okay? So we are here to support you, we are here to guide you. Okay? Next slide, please. The fear of failure. Okay? Now, syempre, meron ding mga tao talaga na sasabihin, what if what if mag-fail ako sa mga ginagawa? Now, ang sabihin ko sa inyo, what if you've been also following a false picture of you are and what you can do? What if lang? Sabihin mo, what if mag-fail ako? What if din, if sasabihin ko sa inyo, tatanungin ko kayo, what if you have been following a false picture of who you are and what you can do? Okay? Because, next slide please. Because you are unlimited. You are endless. No, you are everything that is. Your thoughts, your life, your dreams come true. You are everything you choose to be. You know what? You are as unlimited as the endless universe. You have to claim it. Okay? Because you are it. Ikaw yun. You are endless. You are unlimited. you have the great potential. Okay? Next slide, please. Now, fear of work. Ako, when my siyempre, ano ba yung prospecting, Fred? Ano ba yung DXN? Magtrabaho ba tayo dyan? Of course. But not the work na, you are exposed to, your job. No? Because it is based on the feelings na, yung fear natin is based on the feelings, the jobs that we have. Because, ako, sa akin lang ito, I have nothing against work, but this is what happened to me. Most jobs don't enrich your spirit. They deplete it. Next, please. Okay? Now, most jobs don't add excitement. Di ba? Para ba siyang para na siyang naging, yung routinary na lang, wala ka ng excitement pang trabaho. And they will fill your life with tedium and boredom. And most jobs don't motivate you. And they don't help you grow daily. Day after day, they define you instead of some number. Nakita niyo yung ID number? Yung nagtrabaho ako sa Novartis Healthcare, ID number na lang ang nakalagay. Hindi na siya Fred Erwin Valdez. See? How much more kaya yung yung napakaraming nandyan sa production line. Like Del Monte, napakaraming like sa Del Monte, no? Napakalaming empleyado, no? Do you expect the HR will call them by name? No. Number na lang yan. And yan ang parang hindi ka na din mag-grow kasi parang routine na lang ang pinapalon. Next slide, please. Actually, malapit na tayo, no? Malapit na tayo matapos. And most jobs don't give so most jobs don't give you an unlimited future, no? In fact, they consider you as a little above average, and pag merong pag nandun ka na sa 10 years, bibigyan ka ng watch, pag 15 years, bibigyan ka ng gold necklace, and yun lang. But most jobs also don't give you independence. They restrict you to someone else's time. Now, yan ang kung ako, if given the chance, meron din akong mga blunders DXN, kasi I've been with DXN for 19 years already, but 17 years, no? 2003, 2020, 17 years, but ang seryoso ko lang ginagawa doon is 7 years lang, to tell you honestly. And if I have my way, no? Sayang kasi I could have, earned more. Malaki na sana ang kinita ko, and then I could have also, marami akong plano na hindi pa napupan. So, kung tinutuloy-tuloy ko lang yung DXN, hindi ako naghinto. I mean, naglaylo lang. Hindi naghinto, but naglaylo. But if I had, continuously, consistently. Kasi start lang ako bumalik, no? 2 years, tapos 3 years ago, no, 2016 ako nag full-time balik. So that's why meron ding konting regrets, but if I have my way, wala nang ibang magandang job para sa akin itong DXN because it gives me independence, gives me peace of mind. Walay magbuot sa ako. I could do whatever I want. I can go wherever I want to go, and I could be with people whom I like. That's DXN. Next slide, please. Ito, most jobs don't give you security and they pay you for now and promise you a future that lasts only until paycheck to paycheck. Okay. Now, sabi nga nung boss ko before, sabi niya, alam mo Fred, you are only good as your last performance. Okay? So yun ang mentality ng mga bosses. You are only good as your last performance. If kumota ka last month, doon ka lang hanggang. Dapat kukuta ka na ngayon. Kukuta rin ka ngayon naman. Next month, kukuta ka dapat. The whole year, kukuta. Kasi pag hindi, patay ka sa akin. See? And most jobs don't give you the real hope. No? They only give you the hope that you'll ever get your next paycheck or that you'll get, raise or get to keep your job. No, para i-promise, sige, mag-perform ka para I will keep your job. But dito sa DXN, look at Rona, look at Matt, look at, Joel, look at Champrix. Despite the pandemic, si Champrix, despite na yung business niya hindi na nag-continue, but yung traditional business niya hindi na continue, but they survived because of DXN. Yan ang kagandahan ng DXN, yung security at saka yung hindi false hope ang binibigay. Okay? So meron akong post na false, yung waterfalls. Buti na lang hindi kagaya ng waterfalls. DXN. You are not giving me false hope. You are giving me real hope. Okay? Next, please. Okay. Now, most jobs don't give you control of your life. Okay. Now, dito sa DXN, if you just do your work, if you just do prospecting, do presentations, do DXN daily, DDD, okay? Now, ang meaning of work po is freedom. Okay? Now, although we are talking about prospecting, you have to work and it will give you freedom. Okay? Klaro? Okay? Next slide, please. Next, please. Okay? Now, closing the sale, lahat na lang. Yan. Okay? Now, according to Dr. Herb True, sa Notre Dame University, di ba merong commission yung company, no? Now, 60% sa commission ng company, ang nakakuha doon yung 4% ng mga tao na nagbibigay sa kanilang prospects ng 5 opportunities, meaning to say, parang bibigyan mo ang sarili mo ng 5 opportunities to close the sale. Na sa first close, kung hindi mo ma-close yan, bigyan mo ng another opportunity or chances to buy. 5 yan, 5 times. So, ibig sabihin, huwag kang mag-surrender kaagad. Kasi, law of numbers din itong closing. So, huwag mo lang awayan pag hindi ma-close. Buy-buyonin mo. Sabihin mo, kalaki-laki na plate pagpunta ko rito tapos hindi ka mag-join. Patay ka dyan, no? So, pa rin, be kind, follow up, and then be as professional as possible. Next slide, please. Now, how to know if your client is ready? Upon presentation, how to know if your client is ready? Okay? Ito. If they will ask you these questions, tatlo ito. Sabihin nila, Fred, kailan kaya ako kailan na kaya ako mag-take ako sa products mo ba? Kailan kaya parang maalibyuhan yung sakit ko? Or how soon will I get better when I take your products? Okay, isa yun. Pangalawa is, magkano yung i-invest ko dyan para sa business nyo? And Mads Noor, magkano kaya ang kikitain ko dyan pag mag-join ako sa'yo? See, yung tatlong question yan, yun yung mga indicators na yung client niyo is ready. Okay, next slide please. Then,
Yes, partner Fred.
yan. Okay. Now, say for example, yung mga clients nyo, tawag dito, hindi magtanong ba sa inyo? No? Siyempre, pagkatapos ng present nyo, hindi siya magtanong. Now, ikaw ngayon ang magtanong. Okay. Do you have any question, ma'am? Wala. Sige, ma'am, wala ka mag-question. Ako magtanong sa'yo. If you were to start a business, ma'am, how much Okay, chill lang my friends. Chill lang, no? So, balik tayo, no? Pag hindi magtanong yung client, ikaw magtanong, ma'am, do you have any question? Now, kung wala siyang tanong, sabihin mo, ma'am, ako naman ang magtanong sa'yo. If you were to start a business, how much capital do you think you are going to put up? So, leave her to answer that, no? Mga 30 seconds to 1 minute. Then after that, pag magsabi siya, okay lang ba Fred if mag-start ako 5,000? Okay? Ang next question natin, Nel? Marinig mo ako, Nel?
Yes, partner Fred. Loud and clear.
Yes. Okay, hindi pa kasi lumabas yung slide. Anyway, copy mo na, no? Relax lang, no? After ng pagtanong mo niyan, say for example, mag-answer siya, Fred, meron akong 5,000 dito. Now, ang next question mo is, kailan ka pwede mag-start, ma'am? Ngayon na. Okay? Now, Now, what if sasabihin niya or hindi siya mag-respond sa'yo? No? So, anong gagawin mo? Follow up. Leave it at that, no? Wag mong ayaw pugsa, no? Wag mong tawag diyan sa nang pugsa na, wag mong pilitin. And then follow up because mga follow up after at least 24 hours or 48 hours. The day after or the next day. Now, you know what? According to Eric Worre, the fortune is in the follow-up. Sa follow-up talaga kitang-katag ba? No? Follow-up is the key. Next slide, please. Regional, no? Now, follow-up is the key to success. Okay? Now, ito, number one is follow-up even if you'd rather not. Minsan kasi, makakaroon ka ng, yung doubt ba, mag-follow up kaya ako ngayon? Follow upin ko kaya? Don't doubt because the big players, no, sila upline Osler, sila upline Stack, sila upline Alan. Kaya kumikita yung ganyan kasi grabe yan mag-follow up, ang kukulit yan. Okay? But wag yung follow up na para lang persistent ba? Persistent follow up. Ma'am, kumusta na po? Ganyan lang. Now, kasi pag palagi ka ganyan, repetition, no, cultivates relationship, no. Palaging follow up, later on magiging friends kayo. Nakuha niyo? Kasi along the follow up, lalo na pag professional ka mag-follow up, sasabihin na gustong-gusto ko tong taong to. Di natin alam, tinest ka lang niya. Okay? Now, itong follow-up din, it will uncover the seeds of discontentment. Ano ibig sabihin? Not because of DXN na discontento siya sa DXN. Seeds of discontentment sa life niya, sa sweldo niya, sa mga sakit sa katawan niya. So, you will uncover the need of the client because palagi mong follow-up. And itong follow-up Mel? Now, itong follow-up din, it will, uncover, if I can remember my slide, no, it will uncover itong follow-up din, it will trigger, no, positive emotion. Like, for example, ang pinopost mo is travel, no? Sabihin niya, oh, gusto ko mag-travel, no? Positive emotion din eh. Gusto ko mag-travel. Paano ba, Fred? Paano ba, Ate Bing? Paano ba, Ponce, mag-travel? So, you have a chance now to, to communicate to your client that dito sa DXN, so, saan na tayo, no? Palagi namang napuputol. Anyway, I'm almost done with my slides, and I think there's 2 slides more. And ba't hindi pa siya lumalabas, Nel? Ito, I will open mine. Okay, para ano na, diretso na lang. One minute. Hello, Nel? Are you there? Nel? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Nel? Are you there? Partner?
Wala daw.
Okay. Anyway, si Arnel ang nawala.
Yes, Fred, nawala si Arnel.
Sige, magpadayo na lang siguro ta, no?
Yes, Partner Fred, siguro just continue.
Okay, sige. Follow-up triggers different emotions. Like, sabi ko nga kanina, when you follow up, especially if you send pictures about you who is traveling, it will trigger a happy emotion sa client niya na, uy, ang sarap mag-travel, saan ba yan, di ba? So it opens up conversation. And I will give you a few follow-up techniques so that you can do it, no? And number 1 is send a message to Messenger. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin nito? Del, okay na. Nagkuhan ako. Okay? Like, yung sinabi ni Appliance Tax, no? Alam nyo yung training na start of the pandemic, naka-attend ako sa training ni Appliance Tax na you send a message of positivity to your clients. No? Ito yung sinend ko kay Rene Lumantas. Actually, Rene is one of my downlines. No? Si Rene is one of my downlines and he has not been with hindi na active sa DXN ba. When I sent him this message, ganito ang reply niya. No? And 3 days or 4 days after that, si Rene nagbenta, nakita ko na lang nagbenta ng napakaraming kape doon sa parang Manila. Okay? So, itong pag-follow up, you show care and message of positivity, maybe it will, it will trigger, the positive emotion of your clients. Okay? Ano pa? tag your clients when you post in FB. Yung sinabi ko kanina. Anyway, ang tagging naman, magsabi man lang yan sila na yung kagaya ng client ko, tinag ko, Fred, sabi niya, Fred, pwede mong i-untag mo ako kasi yung mother ko kasi magalit pag uminom kami ng kape, pero order siya secretly ng kape sa akin. Okay? So, then, share links of trainings yung ginagawa ni Ate Bing, no? Si Ate Bing is sharing sila Ponce, nakita ko silang Madsnor, ang daming, pag mag-training, pinopost yung, ang daming share, no? And then, it's also very effective. And then, send testimonies to Messenger. If you have positive testimonies about the products, about success story, you send it sa Messenger. And beforehand, of course, kung kilala mo yung ka, pwede, kasi ako, ang ginagawa ko, okay lang sa'yo ma'am, pag mag-send ako ng mga testimonies and mga success stories sa DXN, okay lang, isend mo sa akin. Okay? And most importantly, you call, no? Place a phone call through Messenger or through FB para hindi naman puro messages lang. So importante rin kasi mapakinggan yung boses mo. Kasi baka mas makaakit yung boses mo para yung client mo gagamit ng produkto at saka mag-join sa'yo. Okay? So, follow up. Okay, remember this. Follow up keeps you from giving up. If you do follow up every day, you will get positive results. You will not get positive results, but ang importante, you do it daily so that you will not give up. Okay? So, when your prospect says yes, no, you shout hallelujah, no? Dito sa kanina nag-usap kami ni Mads. Sabi ko, Mads, ano ba yung hallelujah sa Mads, sa Arabic or sa in your language as Muslim? Sabi niya, Alhamdulillah. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, that ends my presentation. I hope you have learned a lot tonight. And despite the, putol-putol yung signal, I hope you have, learned something from our topic, which is prospecting. Now, the floor is now open for questions, and if you have questions, you can write it sa chat box, and if not, you can unmute yourself. I will, ako man yung host. Okay. So, paano ba mag-open? Partner Robin?